Hey everyone, hope you guys had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's. I know I have had a great Christmas time so far, taking a little bit of a break here on YouTube. I just wanted to take some time here and chat about the upcoming news and announcements and all of that that's coming from Tesla in 2025. So first of all, Cybertruck here in Canada is still on the Foundation series. It's likely going to be entering the non-Foundation series. Maybe February, maybe March, if we're lucky, January. But I don't think January. I think there's still some strong demand for that product as of now. But we'll see what happens there. In the States, of course, there is incentives, there is discounts. And if you can take delivery by the end of this year, which is today and tomorrow, then you can get some more money off with the referral discount. Use that link down below. And unlimited supercharging. That's unreal. That's a great discount there. And I predict if you drive it for about 200,000 miles and you're supercharging majority of the time, it's about $7,500 to $9,000 USD that you are going to save on that truck. So it may be a consideration for you. Plus you do get full self-driving and all of that and all the other upgrades that the Foundation series gets as opposed to the non-Foundation. So that's something you may want to look into. Model Y here in Canada, again, great discounts. So you got the inventory stacked with the referral discount plus stacked with the federal rebate. If you buy a vehicle that qualifies for that, that's crazy amount of money off. You can get almost $10,000 off a car that way. So it's something to seriously consider. You got to take delivery today or tomorrow. So click that referral link, make those orders. There's still time. They want to get as many units out the door today and tomorrow as possible for year end. And yeah, once this calendar year changes over into 2025, the $2,600 referral incentive will be gone away with. It'll be back down to $1,300. At least that's how the wording on Tesla's contract appears it to be. But yeah, $2,600 is the highest referral incentive I've ever seen, and I don't see that coming back, at least for the first half of next year. We'll see though. Speaking of Model Y Juniper will be coming, and it is going to be awesome. Now, it's not going to have stalks like this car has, although you can't see it. It's just below the camera here. There's stalks on it. So it's the last vehicle of Tesla's that still ships out with stalks. So that's going to be gone. It'll be gone away from all Teslas. So keep that in mind if stalks are something you want. You're not going to have stalks on the new Model Y Juniper. What you will get though is ambient lighting inside, just like some of the other Teslas, like the refreshed Model 3, the Model X, the Cybertruck, so on and so forth. So that's a new feature. Of course, it's going to be a bit better soundproofing, so it's going to be a bit quieter in the cabin, just like the Highland Model 3. Likely it's going to have the light bar strip at the front, similar to the Cybertruck. They're kind of moving in that direction to make things look more like the Cybertruck overall, without that crazy shape and stainless steel and all that, but moving the direction, I believe, in that way. Now, we haven't seen an official Model Y Juniper model yet, but that's what it's looking like it's going to be. So love it or hate it, that's what's coming, and I'm going to keep you updated here on the channel all about the Model Y Juniper. Model S and Model X, what's going to happen there? In the previous videos I've talked about the potential of them axing those cars, and that might happen, but we have no evidence yet that they're refreshing them and or just cutting them out completely. Although sales have steadily been declining, and it's hard to see the value there when you compare it with the things like the Cybertruck, which has steer-by-wire, just is an overall better riding, better performing vehicle. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But let me just stop here for a little advertising break. Not at all, but I'm just grabbing Tim Hortons here, and we are going to continue the video as soon as I get my coffee.
How can I help you?
Hello, could I get a large coffee with 2 milk?
Large 2 milk, okay?
And that's everything.
All right, 205, come on up.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, what's in store for the channel for next year? Well, there's quite a few videos coming. So in about a week and a half, you're gonna see a bunch of Cybertruck videos here on the channel. I have a Cybertruck for the weekend, so I'm gonna be recording and filming quite a bit of content on that. And so that is expected. You guys can expect that coming up very soon. And then shortly after that, about a week after that, I'm at the Detroit Auto Show filming there. And there's going to be lots of different cars, lots of different EVs, not just Tesla related, that I'm going to cover there. Who knows what Tesla will bring out there if Tesla ends up going, but I'll keep you guys in the loop there on that as well. And then shortly after that, about a month after that, is the Toronto or Canadian Auto Show. So we'll see if I get into that. Media passes and things have been tightened up quite a bit on that show. So we'll see how you guys enjoy and consume the content on the Detroit Auto Show to determine whether I get into the Canadian Auto Show or if I just pay and go there and film at that time. But it's much more difficult to film during the regular public hours because there's so many people there, and less of the manufacturers that I can talk to directly to line up potential review videos in the future on different cars. So if there's any particular vehicles or manufacturers you're interested in and you want videos on, please do let me know in the comments below so that I can try and focus on developing some relationships with those manufacturers so that I can gain some access to some vehicles to film some additional content with those. And oh my, I put the wrong coin away because I'm chatting and doing this. But here we go, I gotta pay for my coffee.
Hi, it's still
Hello.
alive. There you go.
Thank you.
Sorry.
So, as I was saying, please leave a comment down below on any manufacturers that you are interested in. Say you're interested in VinFast or GMC's Hummer or the Equinox or the Chevy Silverado EV, any of those types of vehicles. Do let me know what you're interested in. Maybe the Cadillac EQ or Mercedes or any of those different brands. I'm interested in trying out, testing out, looking at all the other options because I always want to make sure that I am comparing and staying in the loop on what's out there in comparison to Tesla. I know that I like Tesla, but if you're looking at all of the premium car brands, which Tesla is slotted into, Tesla's not up there at the top in terms of premium luxuries, but it's also not at the top of the price point there, and that's not where Tesla wants them to be. But it's good to compare to see where things are at. Elon Musk is always saying that Tesla is not a car company, Tesla is a technology company. Of course, there's going to be differences there in terms of vehicles and how they perform. So Tesla's not really there to compete with all of the other car manufacturers, but at the same time, they still are. People are looking at this and comparing it to the latest Chevy Equinox or the BMW SUV, all sorts of different comparisons being made between the vehicles. And it's going to come down to what you like. For me, and my decision on going to Tesla was the charging network was the biggest one. I wanted to be able to do long road trips with having zero worries, zero stress of doing that. And I've driven to Florida twice with this thing, and it's been perfectly fine, worked great. Navigation was easy, pretty much stress-free, except for one minor little hiccup there with payment processing, but there's a video on that on the channel, and you can check that out if you want. So this is kind of a long video to say that I appreciate all of you for watching this past year. The channel has grown more than double what it was prior. We were ended the year last year around 1,030 subscribers, I believe, and now we're at 2670. Actually, I think 2677 at the time of recording this video. it's always changing up and down, and people unsubscribe because they get mad about something or whatever, and then people subscribe because they want to learn more. So thank you to all of you who have subscribed, who have stayed watching the channel, who are learning from the channel, who leave comments and leave feedback on the channel. I truly appreciate all of you. And yeah, it's allowed me to bring in some extra income for the family, which has in turn allowed me to make some more videos here on the channel without, treating it as a hobby. I treat it more of a business now in terms of how I run the channel and how I create the videos. Of course, the sole focus of this channel is to educate everybody on my personal experience with EVs and Teslas and how they do, how they work, things that I didn't know. Although now that I've owned it for about 2.5 years, it does get to be a little bit hard to remember sometimes what features on the Tesla and EVs, like the regen braking that's going on all the time right now. I forget about those things sometimes, so leave comments below if there's any questions that you have that you want to learn about, that you want to know, and I'll be sure to answer those. But thank you everyone for supporting me. Thank you for my sponsors over the past year. Magback in particular has been a great sponsor, along with Tesloyd, and they have really supported the channel this year financially and allowed me to continue making content for all of you. So thank you guys for watching, and see you guys on the next one.